Wait, Chris Brown dropped a diss track, right?
He did.
Well, a few days ago.
Yes, he did.
How was it?
Chris Brown's diss was okay to me. People say it was really good. I heard it. I was like, okay, this is cool. He was kind of rapping, right?
Yeah, he was rapping. He wasn't singing. I thought it was the best out of all the diss tapes in the last.
Okay, so why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Because he didn't do like crazy innuendos like you got to know rap music from the 80s and this person used this beat and he said this with this song.
Right. Okay, so how do you feel about Quavo's response?
I barely even heard it. I only heard it on a short, so it must be not that good.
So are you talking about the one where Quavo has Takeoff on there? Because I think Quavo dropped, this is second disc, because he started one, Chris Brown responded, and I did like it. It was okay, but I'm like, it's just, I'm already beefed out. It's a lot of beef. They're making good music, they're making good stuff, but
you know what I want?
Who?
I'm ready to get to the gunplay. I want to see Chris Brown go down the street with an AK-47 in his hand. I want to see Quavo go down the street with a Mac 11.
But why do you say that? Is that because they say that in the diss songs, or is it just time for gunplay, not fist play, not put your dukes up? It's time for gunplay.
What kind of man? That's why they won't do it. What kind of man go back and forth while writing poetry, Brad?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting kind of tired of it. And it's like, ooh, but we know y'all not going to do anything. And if y'all want to do something, you could, right?
No, they won't. Tupac will ride down the street shooting guns. These guys, ask Lil Bootsy. These guys get their mans to do it.
Right, you're right. You get somebody in your entourage to catch a murder charge for you. And
no, I ain't referring to that, Mr. Boosie. He didn't get Boosie.
Well, we're not talking. Well, just in general, get your man jammed up over something that you started. And what is it? Is it they fighting over money? Is it like somebody slapped somebody's mama? What are they fighting over?
To me, I think Quavo was in a relationship with a woman. Chris Brown was in a relationship with a woman, and it turns out all of them bitches. Now, look at this line, Brandon. I thought about this. When I first heard it, I didn't thought about it. Then I heard it like 2 more times. I said, Brandon talked about this stuff right here.
What did I say?
You F my ex-ho. That's cool. I don't give a F, little player. Still a dog. Cause I F your ex when you were still with her, dog. I'm up, little player. Now, Brandon. So Chris Brown is bragging about his penis or something being in Quavo's woman, while Quavo was in the woman at the same time. Right. Is that something to brag about? I had said
it is in the rap culture. For some reason, that's good, to do. I slept with your girlfriend. Like, we may not be able to shoot basketball and do something else, but I can sleep with your woman or a woman that you're sleeping with. So for some reason, I may have the one up on you, because if you care about her, I just had her like she nothing. And that's what we do in our community for some reason, in this hip-hop community. Go ahead.
But the girl know good and well she was with Quavo with the Chris Brown kissed him right on the face. So
yes, correct. Right. Yes, correct. So everybody to me is a sucker, because for some reason rappers feel like if they talk to a girl, that's my girl only. Even though they sleeping with all these women. So whoever they sleeping with, they feel like that's my girl. So Chris Brown,
that's wrong.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Rappers, like you said, entertainers, they go out for other women who been with other famous guys.
That's true too. That's another true point. They be like, oh shoot, Bow Wow slept with her. So
in the fact,
right. Bow Wow slept with her, so I gotta sleep with her. So I'll be in the company of somebody like Bow Wow. Is that not weird to you? Why would you want to do that? You think I'm thinking, dang, OJ smashed that? I'm about to smash that. If OJ smashed that, or Rick Ross hit that.
Deion Sanders had that.
Right.
Before that, it was Brian McKnight.
Right.
Before that was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, right, correct. And
Yeah.
Babyface, right.
Yeah, Babyface.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I said the wrong person.
No, I
Okay.
think all of those are linked to that same person we're talking about. So
Ah,
I think
Jesus.
so. I think
Okay.
so.
Do you see? I don't want see. Well, you almost got to pull a Steve Epstein out here. You got to ship some people in and ship some people out,
or get somebody that's not in the industry like this, and
Yeah.
they want you for you. It's just a regular person. But if you're in the industry and it's groupies in the industry that everybody's sleeping with, for some reason the rappers don't care. They okay with that. They just think it's part of business. I'm a rapper. I got to sleep with these girls that everybody slept with. Would you feel comfortable talking to a girl? She's like, I did sleep with Chris Brown, Quavo, Offset. I'm just.
Here's the thing too, and those women who say that, they say that and brag.
Yes, it's brownie points for some reason.
A lady was on Kendra G this week saying, I slept with out of the blue. I slept with Tupac in 1992. What year is it, people? And she was, I done that. And I tried to get with so-and-so, but he was tripping. So I had to leave or something.
Right.
She was going around looking for guys to sleep with and bring it up 40 years later.
Right. And not to sidetrack too much, somebody bragged about seeing Diddy with Carl Winslow, allegedly. And that's something to brag. That's something to brag about.
I see. Thank you, Brandon. Guys do it too. All the gentlemen who talks about up close personal things they seen with Diddy now.
Right.
They the same one as these women who be running their mouth talking about I slept with this famous guy and I give me some points.
Right. But do you really get any points from real people when you tell them that's what you're doing?
Some guys may, I got a girl who got with Chris Brown.
And those people are weird. That's a weird thing. You don't want to brag about, my wife slept with Chris Brown back in the day. That's just a weird flex. I'm sorry. That's weird.
Yeah, she was good enough for Chris Brown, I pulled him right after that. So know she good.
Right. But then how you feel when she like, ooh, baby, Chris Brown coming to town. Do you want to go to the concert? What you think will happen?
You never know. This man may go with him, ask for an autograph.
You're right. It could be like that, or what happened with Usher and what's the lady named Keke Palmer? Your wife might end up on stage getting the lap dance or getting serenaded.
Well, I guess in that mode, somebody need to check Usher because he did that 2 weeks a year, a few more times later.
Oh yeah. With her or somebody else?
He did with Alicia Keys.
Oh well,
okay. On the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. But it's just entertainment, right? It's just
No, the guy can handle himself. The women can't.
Okay.
So if the guy Ursa did not have to come up.
He didn't.
Alicia Keys, she felt that real one-on-one, face-to-face interaction and attention. She was,
right.
She was in the moment.
Right. I don't think a guy would be, like that. I think females will take that a little differently than a guy pulling a guy on stage.
Yeah. He was in the motion. And we about to get off track. All right, Brandon, here's another thing too. Speaking on Quavo and Chris Brown. In this lyrics, Chris Brown said he had Quavo woman he was associated with greatly desiring Chris Brown.
Right.
Chris Brown said he got some tea up off that girl. What do tea mean? What do
gossip?
Gossip at the girl.
Right.
But we ain't gonna speak of that. So Chris Brown was simultaneously sleeping with a person Quavo was sleeping with.
Right.
You talk about she feeding. No, you in your pajamas. Your pajamas over the covers. Doing what, Brandon?
Pillow talking. And that's why I don't really like this beat, because that's all people are doing. Like back in the day, they was doing a little bit of this, but now it's just about gossip. It's about sleeping with the same people. I guess I just view it differently now.
Watch this, Brandon. Now you with this woman who said, "Tell me what you know about Quavo, the person you had sex with yesterday, and now you have sex with me. Tell me about him. Who gotta do that?"
Right, somebody that's jealous and insecure. Not saying that about Chris Brown, but we don't know.
Well, what we're saying is the painting the story of Chris Brown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, you ain't nobody fiending and dropping T at the same time. T is pillow talking.
You're right. But for some reason, that's acceptable. Do you think that's okay for men to be doing? I think Chris Brown is our age.
Your wife.
Okay.
You better. That's the only time you get to be soft.
What about these random people that you sleep with? I mean, we shouldn't be just sleeping with random people anyway.
What's the rapper? They got shot in Atlanta, Boosie friend. He went to the girl house. The boyfriend showed up.
Trouble.
How many times that happened?
It happens a lot.
Ask Pastor Troy. Mm-hmm. She be lying by her crib.
You are good.
Living with a ninja.
Right.
You know, lying by
great song, right. I can hear it. In my head.
Come on, she hired all the pictures.
Right. Do you think Pastor Troy went through something like that? Like a lot of guys has experienced that out here chasing these girls. You go over to her house, you think, this is her spot. I'm safe. Maybe I could put the gun on the dresser. Maybe I can relax in my mind.
The problem is you don't have the gun. That be the problem.
So you think that's the problem? Okay.
Yeah. Defend yourself. Somebody come up in there. Because see, check it out. The woman just hopped in the Uber in Chicago. Next thing you know, hey, go. He gonna shoot us up. Go. Right. You see that?
Yeah, I seen that video. Clip? Right. And the dude was like, what? You're right.
That's the same scenario.
Exactly. You're right.
So if the Uber driver was in the house, if he was a DoorDash driver,
it could have been different. Yeah,
it'd be different. Yeah. Who's this nigga bringing food? Who's this ninja bringing food over here?
Right. And he almost lost his life. And he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Man up in his 60s, he need that money. He ain't got there.
Risking his life.
His car up for nothing. It's a black man. Black man don't tear that car up for nothing.
Right. Stuff like that used to be off limits, but now Uber drivers getting carjacked, all kind of stuff. Just in the mix, trying to do a job.
But it's something wrong, guys. Don't be bopping too much, because if you break down some of his words, these guys are like swingers, man. Low-key swingers.
Right.
They all swinging the same person around and around.
That's why it's hard for me to like the disc or put it up there, because we know what's going on. Y'all were cool at one point. Y'all in the industry. They got songs together. But people start dating people and having sex with people, and people catch feelings, and that's all it's about. Somebody caught feelings for somebody, and so you wanted to get him back by sleeping with somebody he cared about. And that, go ahead.
And watch this. And at least one of these guys, the girl approached them, or they'll approach the girl, and the girl slept with one of the other persons.
Right.
So somebody went out with each other.
Right.
She slept with Chris Brown. I want that.
Exactly. And it just turns into big nasty, I don't know, but that's normal. That's what the industry is. And both of these guys are talented. They can be doing something different. I mean, I just want to see somebody really battle, really diss somebody. I don't want to hit. You can't diss somebody to me. Tell me, I got the T. I'm about to drop some more T on the next track.
2 weeks before that, y'all was at Paris Week like this.
Yeah, at the game. Okay, so this was what it was. Game? Okay, they was at a fashion show.
Yeah, at a fashion show. And they said, somebody said, who got more power than y'all, put these guys together.
Right beside each other, right. And they did it. Because I kind of remember that, and I was wondering if this was a picture from that or from the game. So.
So boring. It's so boring. I wish I had a color with that speaks. What is this? Oh my gosh! Coloring book of black icons. Viola Davis. Ooh, this is cool. Stanley is a super talented basketball coach and former player. Okay, we got some good people. Wow, it's Michael Jackson! Does this look like Michael Jackson? Order your coloring book of black icons today.
Introducing the Coloring Book of Black Icons, a vivid coloring book celebrating famous African American figures, from Simone Biles to Michael Jackson. Ignites your child's imagination from learning about inspiring leaders in history. Each page is a journey through courage, creativity, and change. Let's color the story that shaped the world.